I know, it has been ages and ages and ages since I've actually put out a vlog. Sorry guys. Time. Plus, not a lot of things have been happening over the summer, just a lot of work, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see that routine. But that being said, I'm heading to New York. I'm going to be visiting my mother and father because, I haven't seen them in a while. I didn't get to see them last Christmas. So now's a good time to go. It's a beautiful day here in New Hampshire. Check that out, guys. Very serene. But I'm going to hit the road in the Monster. And I'm going to be drinking a Monster on the way. And I'm probably going to hit a fast food joint just to get something in the stomach, something to burn. Because it is a long and arduous journey. Now, one thing I have a hard time understanding is the concept of not being open or not having a drive-thru open at this hour. It's 10:22 in the morning. Taco Bell's behind me and, well, nothing. So now I have a decision to make. Do I go back that way to get a burger and fries, or do I just go? I think I'm just gonna go. Because the interstate's right there, and that would be out of my way, and I'm late as it is, so let's hit the road. Disgusted. Cruising right along, and it just... I'm on this back road because it's a shortcut. But it seems I hit every obstacle. If there's an obstacle, it will present itself to me. And sure enough, speed limit's 40 on this road, going about 30. So frustrating. It never ends. It never ends. If I run into any more road work, I'm probably gonna choke somebody. I'm not lying. Moment of zen, gotta breathe. There we go. Nope, I was wrong. This is really the most enjoyable part of the drive. You reach this is like right next to New York. We're pretty close to Crown Point, but it just opens up. You have all of this flat land, and it just opens up the sky. You have the mountains in the background. It really is beautiful. Quite a sight. Alright, so we're coming up on the Crown Point Bridge, which bridges Vermont and New York over Lake Champlain. It's one of the few areas that are bridged over Lake Champlain this far north. It's a really new bridge. They did a nice job with it. It's beautiful. It's all lit up at night. Excellent scenery. I like how it arches up, so you go up higher as you get to the apex. And there's the state line. So welcome to New York. You are under arrest. You can't have any fun. So now we are pretty much in the heart of the Adirondacks. And there's been a bit of a drought up here too. The water is a lot lower than it usually is. But yeah, this is a really beautiful area. A lot of rock ledges. A lot of people like to climb. But we're on our way into Lake Placid. This will take us directly there and finally to Saranac Lake, where my mother and father live. Alright guys, so after a long and arduous journey through the wonderful state of Vermont, finally got here to New York. About 3 hours, pretty typical drive. But this is the first time you're actually going to see my father. There he is right there. We're currently discussing politics. We're discussing the debate tonight. And we're trying to figure out how Donald Trump is going to compose himself when he goes up against Hillary. But I think the worst thing that I've seen this political season, more so than any other, is the way the media is trying to spin everything Donald Trump says negatively. Exactly. It's really getting obnoxious, and it's blatantly obvious. I can't even watch the news anymore because it's awful. I've never seen so much bias in my life. What do you think?
I hope Hillary Clinton gets run over by a bus.
keeping it real. So this is also the very first time you guys have really seen where I was born and raised, grew up. This is Saranac Lake, New York, way up in the Adirondack Mountains. But I lived and worked up here for about 20 years before I moved to New Hampshire. But we're gonna take my dad's rig. We gotta do a run to Aldi's and Kinney Drugs.
That's why when you sent me those texts, I thought you were someone else.
That's why I was so weirded out by your reply. I'm like, am I getting the cold shoulder or what?
No, because I had just traded phones, so when it comes up, it doesn't tell you who it is.
Oh, gotcha.
It doesn't ID you. And I didn't recognize the phone number right off the bat. So I go, who the hell is this?
So this is pretty much the downtown area of Saranac Lake.
It's pretty vibrant.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is anymore. That used to be the Hotel Saranac.
They're rebuilding it. I need to bring it back to its original glory.
But I will say the one shining star of this town is the town hall.
Yep.
I can't really think of a better looking town hall. It's got this really nice clock tower up top. But that ends when you go inside and you have to wait in line for the DMV. The novelty rubs off quick, trust me. Now you see here in Saranac Lake the shining achievement of our grocery stores. Tops.
Shopping centers.
Well, there used to be a center right there. Everything burns here.
Including the trees. They're just burning. They're not even changing color.
Yeah, there's no color to them. It's just...
People go, oh, they're changing color. No, they're dying.
Yeah, as in New Hampshire, there's been a big drought over here too, so... Wow, new shopping carts.
We got it.
Once every 30 years or so. We have a newcomer.
Charlotte Rose.
Charlotte Rose.
Oh, we're gonna move. Don't get ugly.
She seems pretty comfortable. That is really oppressive out here. I think it's 85 on last check. It's the humidity more than anything though.
Alright, I gotta go catch the bus.
I saw her put it in the bag. Some homegrown tomatoes and some hot diggity dog Pringles. Whatever that is.
They're hot dog flavored.
Oh, okay. New hardwood floor. Yep. We moved to this house in 1998 during the ice storm, and been here ever since. It's gone through quite a transformation, I will say that. This house was a mess when we first moved in.
Yeah, it was. I remember it. Remember the big hump on the floor? The porch?
The porch literally slanted like this. Yeah, there's a rope that we had to hang on to scale the front porch.
That beautiful Italian ironwork.
Yeah, that was...
Leaned up a rail, you're throwing.
So even though I'm going out to eat with my mother, it's her birthday, so I'm going to treat her to dinner. We've got a great thing cooking here, great meal, and I'm being guilted every second. And I feel bad because I really want to eat this. Let's spin this around. All right, so let's take a look. Walk us through what you got here.
Well, what we got here is a brown sugar garlic crusted pork loin, slowly cooked to a delectable flavor, tender, pork pull apart tendency, fried onions to complement that, creamy white red mashed potatoes, skins on, and a savory hand-cut fresh corn with a cream butter sauce. And like assorted beverages.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I will be eating some of this. Leftovers will be saved, but what can you do?